Hello and welcome to all you Scorpios. This is a lunar eclipse video. So when you want to know more about the monthly horoscopes of October or November, if you haven't checked that out already, you can do that by looking at my playlists and that have those videos there. But this one in particular, and the sun is coming through. Wow, that is really a good message for you out there because it's quite scorpionic what I'm gonna say here with this lunar eclipse in your eighth house of Scorpio. I will have to put this curtain here a bit like that, otherwise I will sneeze all of the time. Anyway, now this is about the lunar eclipse in Gemini, the moon at 8 degrees of Gemini, together with the North Node. What is this all about? And in particular for you Scorpios, what is this all about? Now, in general, this eclipse belongs to the Saros cycle 4 South, and that has to do, that has the flavor of very powerful emotional feelings and fates. So that's very scorpionic, isn't it? It goes deep, it's very powerful. So that's one message there. Very transformational as well. Now, the second thing, and this is a bit of a double whammy, is that this moon is on the fixed star Aldebaran, which is all about new beginnings. Aldebaran is about new starts, fresh starts, something that is fresh, that is has the opportunity to start here. And also, the moon together with the North Node, when that happens, is also new beginnings around attachments, around healthy attachments, because the moon is what we are familiar with. So things that are not familiar, but that are going to be more and more familiar towards the future. So a double whammy, definitely, of new starts and new beginnings. And for you, it's like a triple whammy, so to speak, because it happens in a very transformational house, which is called the 8th house. So it's not for the light-hearted, but Scorpios are definitely people who understand that. Although this full moon is definitely a moon that is quite light, and it doesn't have these hard aspects to Pluto or Saturn or whatnot. So it's quite a buoyant full moon with a lot of clarity there for sure. But as it falls in that secret, deep, transformational house, it can be because there is like something that happens to you that is like the start of a transformation here, the start of an empowerment towards you. The 8th house, this new moon happens around the 29th, 30th of November, but you feel it way before and also after that. And don't forget, we're going to have eclipses in Gemini and in Sagittarius for the rest of 2021. So this is just a start. So there could be an event, something fated that is happening. And because of that, depending on your personal horoscope, because of that, your whole life starts shifting and you're getting attached towards new emotional, you could say, emotional securities. Now, when we look to know a bit more about what is going on here, we look at what is happening in October and November. Now you're having Venus and Mercury in Scorpio going in a connection with Uranus as well. So this is all about relationships. And I think, in my humble opinion, of course, in general, these are general horoscopes, but this is because so much before the eclipse happened that has to do with you and other people or a significant person. So there is a lot to develop between October and November when it comes to relationships and when it comes to you understanding you better, you understanding what you're all about, you understanding more and communicating better with yourself, and therefore you understanding other people as well. So it's a lot about these unusual understandings and these things that can come out, whether it had things that you had been hiding for yourself, or that you say, oh, I'm not feeling this. And that is what Scorpio can do quite well, suppressing. They're very good at that. But now with this Mercury and Venus, it had to come out, verbally, but also in your how you show your love. And that, I think, is a good thing. But of course, because you had all these things going on, there is going to be some changes for sure. And that is represented here by this lunar eclipse in your 8th house. It's definitely changes. Could have to do with your outer appearance as well. So that there are going to be changes there. And, you know, in a positive way. And but I think for first and foremost, it's more on a deep psychological level that you're attacking here some definitely some things that you feared in the past and that you're ready now to handle, and that you're ready to not run away from it, to suppress it anymore, but to give it light in a Gemini kind of way. So yes, it's deep, but it's light at the same time. Anyway, I could go on and on and on, but I'm gonna repeat myself then. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a very good eclipse with a lot of transformation in a constructive, positive way of you empowering yourself, and therefore your connections are going to become way more authentic. Not that they were not before, but even more than you have ever wanted. And you're gonna attract more intimacy and better. And this is what Scorpios are craving for, more intimacy. And that is when we show ourselves in a vulnerable way. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly that I am. You're gonna attract the right people when you're doing that. Anyway, having said that, all the best to you, and thank you for watching.